Too cold to start a fire, I'm burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones.
Well, FrankenTruck is back in the shop. I've got a few things to do on my list here. I need to change the engine oil, transfer case oil, front and rear differential oil, and I also want to make the front drivers and passenger power windows and locks working. And I need to make a front drive shaft. I also have a hitch that I need to mount on the back. And I've got airbags for the rear suspension. I'm going to get rid of, well, I'm not going to completely get rid of the leaf spring suspension back there, but I'm going to get rid of a few leaves, and I'm going to put airbags in there, and I'm going to have to rig up an air compressor, but probably not right away. I'll probably just rig up a hose and fill it as I need, because I have a squatty spring back here. Squats on the passenger side here. I've noticed it before, and now I've confirmed it. I don't know what the deal is. This was a pretty good spring that I put in here. It wasn't brand new, but it was out of a low mileage 1 ton, and I don't know what the deal is. So anyways, done with leaf springs. I've got airbags under the counter here that I got in, like, I don't know, March or sooner, and I want to get them mounted. And then I've got this hitch over here that I've been tripping over for like a year now. Yeah, that's a cushion hitch, ag style hitch, you know, so that pulls out and it swings side to side, yada yada. I want to get that mounted back here. I have a gooseneck hitch in there already, but I don't have anything for a bumper hitch other than that ball on there, and I don't really trust it. So trying to figure out the front drive shaft right now. And I've got the engine oil dripping. It's cold, so it's going to take a while. I did not warm it up before I came in here. Shame on me, I know. But hopefully there's not a lot of crap sitting on the bottom of the oil pan that's not going to come out this time. Shouldn't be. It was a pretty clean motor when I put it together. So I need to come up with some way of mounting this front drive shaft to the front differential all the way back here to the transfer case flange, which you can't really see right here. And I think I'm going to have to put a carrier bearing in there somehow. I don't know if I probably won't be able to use this exactly, but I need to come up with something. So I need to put my thinking hat on. Brr, stupid winter. So, I think I might have an idea for the front drive shaft. And I'm going to take this yoke, which goes on this drive shaft here. I'm going to machine this off. I'm going to put my plate here. Basically the same as this output yoke from a transfer case. I'm going to machine the plate down to this flange. And then this lip here, locating lip, I'm going to weld that onto here and machine it. Then I'm going to machine this, a bunch of this down to 1 3/4 inches. It's really close right now, it's like 1.9. And I'm going to use just a pillow block, maybe not necessarily this one, but an 1 3/4 inch pillow block, and lock that on there. This will not move. I mean, it'll stay with the truck, This might only slide in and out with the transfer case when it moves, when it flexes back and forth. And then this, for the front axle, will do the movement there on those splines. This is a really good CV shaft still. All the U-joints are all really good shape somehow. But I am going to replace that one anyways because I've got one. And then, yeah, this flange is going to go away. I will cut this drive shaft to length so that it will mate up with the transfer case there. I'll be re-welding that yoke somewhere, you know, up here or wherever. But anyway, well, there it is, folks. My customized front drive shaft. Got a flange bearing here on a bracket that I made. Modified this flange, welded that flange on there, modified this yoke, I should say, welded a flange on there so that I can bolt a factory style front prop shaft, front drive shaft in. So if I ever tear that thing up, I can go to a parts store and get a new one. Because these things go bad. The U-joints that are inside there, and there's a ball and socket and a spring, and anyways, that stuff goes bad. So I got this shaft shortened up. I got all of them indexed. So basically all the U-joints are in the same position. Now I'll have to drive this for a while and see if this transmits a whole bunch of noise into the chassis or not. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, I am going to put rubber bushings in this flange bearing, isolating it from this bracket that I made. That should take care of any of those issues. So once I get a shifter hooked up, I should have four-wheel drive. Well, this will be interesting what's going to be in here. You remember this thing was pretty rusted a while ago when I first put this chassis together, because it had sat clean but empty, and clean but empty means rusty. So I did my best to clean it. But kind of scared. See what's gonna be in here. Oh no. Nice, real nice. Pretty milky. Smells like crap. Huh. I don't think there's much in there. Well, my wear pattern is fine for still not really totally being worn in. Well, it's pretty gross, but I don't see big iron chunks or anything yet. But I also have a magnetic drain plug in the bottom here. I didn't want to take it out because I didn't want there to be still crap in there that would just get plugged up, not come with the drain plug. I wanted to really have a good look at what was on the drain plug. Later, that's primarily what I'll use to change this, because I'll probably end up changing this at least one more time. But I've got to go fetch something. I think I'm going to use FrankenTruck. It's going to be kind of heavy, so maybe I'll change it again right after that trip. I'm going to let this drain for a couple days. Then I'm probably going to hose it out with diesel fuel and try to get her sealed back up, filled back up. On to the next one. Hey, there is still oil in there. Yay! Huh. Well, this was leaking earlier this summer.
You want to come inside and play?
You guys should just do your math. I don't want to. Thanks though. I'm good right now. Thanks. Well, like all things FrankenTruck, the pinion, the front diff, is leaking as well. Why wouldn't it be? So let's see if there's... Oh yeah, the wheel seal. I mean the axle seal. Wheel seal. The axle seal on the driver's side leaks too. I don't know if you can see that spindle over there. Pretty greasy. Oh, come on. You enjoy just watching me struggle. So yeah, I silicone the splines, don't you? That is cute. Never really had that happen before. Okay. It's a little different. That appears to be right. yoke that touches the seal. Fries are done. So I do not remember if I have a crush sleeve in this or just shims. That feels better. Mercy sakes alive. Gonna get a little diesel fuel for washing the differential out. Happen to have some right here on tap. Mmm, frothy. Oh yeah. It's just clean.